Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to work with endgames. We are going to see here a couple of interesting positions. I found them in Boresky's endgame manual. So let's start. This is the first position, white to move. Pause the video, try to focus and work, and I will be saying the solution very soon. Okay, white has two passed pawns in the queen side, as black has two passed pawns in the king side. So when this happens, usually we advance our pawns as soon as possible and try to promote to get a queen. So the first move here is b4, but black is going to play f5, and there will be a pawns race. Then b5, f4, b6, f3, and both pawns will promote at the same time. But after promotion, white has the possibility to trade queens, so they can play queen b5. Black has to trade, and then king g4, and there will be another pawns race, where both pawns are supposed to promote at the same time. But you will see that something will happen, and when white promotes, white queen will be controlling the promotion square for the other pawns. It means that black won't be able to promote, so white will have a queen and black will have a pawn, and the endgame will be won for them. So let's see the whole solution. Both pawns advancing and promoting at the same time. There is a trade of queens, and then both pawns again trying to promote, but white pawn promote first and controls the other promotion square. This is the second position. It is white to move, and white can get a draw. As you can see, both sides have a passed pawn, but the problem is that black king is really close to white's passed pawn, as white king is not that close to black passed pawn. So even when it doesn't seem so easy, white can get a draw here. So pause the video and I will say the solution very soon. Okay, the right move here will be king c8. The idea is that now white is threatening a6 and a7, so black needs to bring the king to c6. After a different move like h5, white can play a6 and a7, and white will promote. So after king c8, black plays king c6, and then we have another interesting move. It is king b8, again threatening a6 and a7, so black has to play king b5 to avoid that, and then white plays king b7. The idea is that now white is supporting white pawn as it goes to promote here, but at the same time white doesn't forget a black passed pawn. They still think they can get it. So let's see. After king takes a5, because now white is threatening a6, then white can play king c6, and white is getting into the square of this pawn. Remember, we draw the square for a pawn in the base as if it was one step ahead. Remember, a pawn in the base can advance 2 steps, so it will be like this. And after king c6, white is getting a corner of that square. It means that they are going to get the passed pawn. After h5, king d5, h4, king e4, and then white gets a black pawn. So let's see the whole solution. I want to mention that white uses here Reti's maneuver. Notice that they always have both threats, one of promoting the passed pawn, and the other threat will be getting into the square of black passed pawn. So just recalling that. Okay, so king c8, king c6, king b8 threatening again a6, then king b7, and then king c6, getting into the square for black passed pawn. So with this picture of the path white king used to get into the square of black passed pawn. We are going to finish this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If it was like that, give me likes. Remember, you are always welcome to subscribe and to share this video with your friends. So that's it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next.